is starting soon. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, it's not hard to do. Get ready because the stream is starting now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another J Rabbit 87 Street. Already getting tongue-tied at the beginning of the intro. Welcome to another J Rabbit 87 stream. I am your host, J Rabbit 87. I hope everybody's having a good day today. You'll grab the link, thank you, baby. My hashtag wonderful wife Firebird 10 is over in the corner. So if you hear me talking to her, or you might hear a voice in the background, that is who is making that. Y'all, it's Biohazard. It's time. But of course, before we get into everything, let's get our commands. Huh?
Let's get started with some commands.
Yeah, let's get started with some commands. As always, it would help to hold up.
Make sure they're on.
I'm so behind on everything. I haven't gotten anything ready. Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay, we should be good now. As always, we are not. There we go. We are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return His blessings by giving Him all of the honor, glory, credit, and praise that He rightfully deserves.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, the holidays are just around the corner, and like the... Hold on.
What's up?
Just trying to get...
Adjusting.
Yeah. Dang nabbit. There. Now, as the calendar thing says, we are 29 days away from Christmas. So, if you need to get that special someone something special, or even something special for yourself, keep in mind that my hashtag wonderful wife is a Mary Kay consultant, and you can grab that link that I just posted in chats to get started on getting your Mary Kay products before Christmas gets here. But make sure you act fast, because it's literally 29 days away. Y'all, we also want to give a huge... I'll show off some stuff when it comes in. We want to give a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joins us today. It means so much to us that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with us. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters. We will name them off at the end of stream. Y'all, Discord, we have one of those. If you haven't joined our Discord, my hashtag wonderful wife has just posted a link. Feel free to grab that link and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. We just love to see you over there. Speaking of links, you can grab that link that I just posted and join us over on YouTube, where you can catch some of our past live streams. If full-fledged videos aren't quite your thing, then you can grab that link that I just posted and join us over on TikTok. I had just uploaded 4 more highlight videos for your viewing pleasure, so feel free to go check those out. Last but not least, of course, is ways that you can help support the stream. If there is a specific game that you want to see me try or play, I probably want to do it myself anyways, but I do ask that you do think about at least donating. That way I can have the money to get the game. Other than that, nothing is ever required. I'm never going to force anything on anybody, and honestly, I'm happy to have you here, just because everything is very much appreciated. Alright, it is RWF. It is wrestling time, and it is our big event, Biohazard. Now, on Discord, if you were with us on Discord, we got a thing from the president of the RWF. He wanted to make sure that we are reminded that if any of the titles that Eric Bischoff, the new person in charge of RWF, if those titles are lost from the NWO members, which means that if Kevin Nash and Scott Hall lose their titles, if Syxx loses his title, or if Hollywood Hogan loses his title, those titles will cease to be the NWO and will go back to being the RWF titles. Also, we got a bunch of news about next month. Next month is going to be our version of the Survivor Series, including a War Games match. The main event of next month's big event will be a War Games match, a 4-on-4 War Games match. Eric Bischoff and Triple H will choose 4 teams, or will choose a team of 4 members to step inside the War Games. Whichever team wins that will win the authority position for either Triple H or Eric Bischoff. And our main event of Biohazard here tonight will determine whether Eric Bischoff or Triple H's team gets the advantage for next month's main event. Also, for future references, for the last show before next month's big event, both Eric and Triple H have agreed that their 4-man team will go into a 4-man battle royal. So there'll be 2 4-man battle royals at that show to determine the entry of War Games. So whoever the 4 men that they choose to be a part of their team for War Games will face off against each other in a 4-man battle royal. And basically how it works is the first person to get eliminated starts the War Games match out. The second person gets eliminated will be the second person from that team to be let out of the cage. The third person being the third person, and the guy who wins it gets to stay into the cage and be the final person let out on his team for War Games. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is all happening next month. Right here, right now, we've got 10 exciting matches for you guys. We of course have every championship on the line. Our first match is going to be for the Tag Team Championships. It will be the New World Order, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, putting their titles on the line against the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Can the Street Profits become 4-time men's tag team champions? Can they bring the titles back home to RWF, or will Kevin Nash and Scott Hall continue to hold on to the now named NWO men's tag team championships? After that, we have Piper Niven putting the RWF women's championship on the line against Wendy Chu. Immediately following that, we have Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, putting the RWF Pure Honor Championship on the line against Doink the Clown. After that, we have Kurt Angle putting the RWF United States Championship on the line against the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Then, after that, we have a bit of an extra grudge match here. If you were with us last week, you know that Cody Rhodes was challenged by Bubba Ray Dudley. Bubba claims that Cody disrespected him, but Cody actually says that it was Bubba who disrespected Cody Rhodes. And even went so far as trying to drag Devon into it because Devon interfered in the one-on-one match. Well, Devon Dudley has taken offense to that. And here tonight, it will be Cody Rhodes versus Devon Dudley. And Cody has even gone so far as to say not only will he face Devon, but he will give Devon the advantage here tonight because it will be a tables match, which basically means the first opponent to put the other one through a table will win. Immediately after that, we go back to our title matches as the RWF Women's Tag Team Champions, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, defend their titles against the team of Shocks, Shotzi, and Tegan Knox. After that, the NWO Intercontinental Champion, Six, will defend his title against Humberto Carrillo, the man who technically never lost the title, and Eric Bischoff used his authority to strip him of it by claiming he did an illegal move. But, yeah, there will be no illegal moves here tonight because they will be facing off in a no-holds-barred match. So, that's going to be awesome. Immediately after that, Shayna Baszler defends the RWF Women's European Championship against Stacy Keibler. And then in our semi-main event match, Hollywood Hulk Hogan puts the NWO Heavyweight Championship on the line against the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then we have our massive main event, which will determine the advantage for next month's War Games. I hope you guys are ready for some wrestling action. I'm about to put on the music and so we can get the first match underway. And here we go with our first match of the evening. Betting has opened. And here comes the challengers for the for the now NWO Men's Tag Team Championships. What a story! After after winning the titles for a third time in their RWF career. Ooh, I like the Prophet's outfits. After a third time winning the titles, before we even knew Eric Bischoff was the new person in authority, he forces them on their first night as three-time champions to face off against a team that none of us knew, and it turned out to be Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. They unfortunately lost the titles, and the titles were then renamed from the RWF Men's Tag Team Championships to the NWO Men's Tag Team Championships. Now, one thing Eric Bischoff has done is he has agreed to let them have another chance to reclaim the tag team titles. Can they do it? As the champions make their entrance. Oh, for the outfits? Yeah. These two men have been wrecking havoc, and currently in the War of Momentum, they stand 3-2 against the Street Profits. You gotta wonder, the Profits, they know who they're facing now. They know what to expect. But you can never count out the dastardly deeds of the NWO. And you know Bischoff's got to be watching this and could send any of the others down with a moment's notice. That's of course what it is all about right there.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the NWO Men's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 492 pounds. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. And their opponents at a combined weight of 608 pounds. The NWO Men's Tag Team Champions, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO.
Man, I wish we could have seen Crime Time versus the Profits. R.A.P. Shad. Yeah, I hear that. This match just about to get underway. Looks like it'll be Montez Ford and Scott Hall starting things off here. This match getting started, and immediately with Scott Hall with the power. As much as you want to give credit to the NWO, you do got to give credit to the Street Profits as well. Former three-time men's tag team champions. The very first ever men's tag team champions. We see that trash can being brought in here. For anybody that is wondering, yes, this is RWF rules, which means that you do still have to tag, but there are no disqualifications, there's no ring countouts, there are no rope breaks. Tag out to Big Kevin Nash, pinfall, submissions in the ring, or you can knock your opponent out anywhere in the arena to win this match. Montez Ford trying to take out the arm of Kevin Nash. Now he's got a trash can. Ford trying to take out the trash. And so far, Nash able to take out use the trash can. There's a tag out to Scott Hall. Hashtag RWF rules. Massive slam. Montez Ford reversing there. So much on the line here tonight, especially in this match. Not only will the Street Profits become 4-time champions if they win here tonight, but they will also bring the titles back home to RWF. Tag out to Angelo Dawkins. Of course, if the NWO wins here tonight, not only do they keep the titles in their possession, but they will stay the NWO Tag Team Championships. 4-time. Almost as many as old Booker T. Angelo Dawkins taking it to Scott Hall. Reversal by the bad guy. Scott Hall not showing any intimidation here. I could actually see Booker bandaging these two. Be interesting. Big splash by Dawkins. Doing everything he can to just punish Scott Hall. And there's a tag out to Montez Ford. Kendo stick in hand, and the bonking commences, but only for a brief time. Choke slam reversed into a cover. Titles on the line, and a kick out at 1. Hashtag boink, bonk, not boink. Hashtag bonk. Tag out to Dawkins. The Street Profits being one of the first teams to actually dethrone the D'Angelo family. I was going to say Dawkins going for something big, but Scott Hall able to reverse. Big shot to the gut. The tag out. Spear by Dawkins into the cover. And only a 2 count. Did WWE ever give us a DX versus NWO match? No, but yes. We never got an actual match, but at one of the WrestleManias where Triple H fought Sting, DX came out for Triple H during that, and NWO came out for Sting during that, and they fought. But that's as close as we ever got. Oh, went for a DDT, but Nash too powerful. I remember that. We all watched that WrestleMania together. Good times. Yeah. Reversal by Nash, who picks Dawkins up like it's nothing. Just throws him around. And more power by the big man. There's a tag out to Scott Hall and a tag out to Montez Ford. Uh-oh. Hall going for the Razor's Edge. Outsider's Edge. Call it whatever you want. Dawkins breaks up the pinfall attempt though. Tag out to Big Kevin Nash. Nash focusing on Dawkins for a moment. Oh, Ford got in a reversal. He's got the trash can again. Which... Oh, going for a big slam here. Tag out to Scott Hall as Montez Ford rolled out of the ring, trying to get himself a breather. Hall going after Dawkins, trying to, again, each team trying to inflict as much damage as they possibly can. Rock bottom! Montez Ford hits the rock bottom on Scott Hall. Oh, choke slam attempt number 2 gets reversed as well. Hall might want to think twice about trying to do that. Running DDT. Scott Hall with a chair. Float over DDT. Another Shades of the Rock there. Ooh, some double team action by the Street Profits. What a match. WWE wishes they could put on good shows like this. And this is only the first match of the night. Great googly moogly. We are in for a good one. Let's say that again. I feel that I should also mention that you can still win a match outside the ring. It was only by knockout though. Scott Hall continuing the punishment. Now it's Hall looking to get a little bit of a breather. And he pays for it. Each team trying to outwit the other one, outmove the other one. Montez Ford doing a little bit of taunting there. And a third choke slam. This time he hits it, and there's the knockout. Unfortunately for the Street Profits, this just wasn't their night. And unfortunately for RWF, the tag team titles at least stay in the firm hands of the NWO. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, but what a match. Well, now we move on. It's time for the women to take center stage as Piper Niven defends her title against Wendy Chu.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Championship.
And here she comes, the number one contender. She, of course, won an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to earn this chance. Hopefully she has drank some of that coffee she's entering with, because this is definitely no time for a nap. And here she comes. T would do Wendy's gimmick better. Here comes the current women's champion. She kind of inserted herself where many believe she didn't belong. Ended up getting added to a women's championship match that turned into a fatal 4-way. And surprised everybody when she emerged the victor and the new champion. This, of course, being her first title defense. Love how Piper Love how Piper's jacket goes with her belt. Yeah. You know, Piper's friend Chelsea could be waiting around the corner. There's, of course, what it's all about.
Introducing the challenger from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Chu. And her opponent from Ayrshire, Scotland, the women's champion, Piper Niven.
You know what I just thought of? And I think I'll do this for next pay-per-view. So we always have Samantha do the women's matches and Mike do the men's matches. I think starting next pay-per-view, just for the pay-per-views, we switch it. So the regular shows we still have it be Samantha does the women's matches and Mike does the men's matches. Before the pay-per-view, we switch it and have Mike do the women's and Samantha do the men's. Just for a little bit of difference. And we'll start that next pay-per-view. Or next big event, whatever you want to call it. As Piper Niven in firm control here. Using her power to her advantage. I like that idea. Yeah. Oh, reversal by Wendy. Beautiful moonsault by Wendy Chu. Whether you're a fan of the Scottish Piper Niven or you're all aboard the Wendy Choo Choo train, this match, of course, is one for the ages. Oh, big drop kick. Surprising athleticism by Piper into a cover. Not even a one count, though. Oh, Wendy Chu showing some power of her own into a cover. And a kick out of two. Hashtag Wendy Choo Choo Train. To be honest, I only got that because I was watching this match. I put it on a non-title version of this match with the commentators, and Byron Saxton said something about the Wendy Choo Choo Train. Fair. Piper Niven continuing this onslaught. Oh, and a miss. This could be Wendy's time to shine. Arm drag. But it wasn't enough. Piper Niven back in charge. Oh, massive elbow dropping all of her weight. Did you know, my love, that the women of WWE, if they are going to have their legs showing, are required to wear stockings that are the same color, that are flesh colored, the same colored as their flesh, so that way they don't show any stretch marks or bruises. Huh? Oh. I mean, you still have time. Wendy Chu stepping on the hair. I mean, I would say something about being dirty, but honestly, you got to do whatever it takes in these situations. And it seems like no matter what Wendy Chu does, she just can't stay ahead of the powerhouse that is Piper Niven. See, I told you had enough time. These two fight on the outside. A count-out victory would be good for Piper. The title does not change hands via disqualification or count-out. It looks like Piper doesn't want it to end that way, though. And that may have been the mistake that... never mind.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Welcome in, T. Welcome in.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
I lost the rest of my candy cane. Also, hi, T. Aw, I'm sorry. Oh, Niven setting up for something big. Hi, Amanda. Into a cover and only a 2 count. Fair. Thank you, Ben. You're welcome. Samoan drop by Wendy Chu.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
And we're only in the match 2, and these women are showing exactly why RWF is the best place to come for wrestling action. Oh, submission hold. Piper trying to get Wendy to tap out. No, I guess she decides she wants to do more punishment. She needs to tell Piper it's time to take a nap. You're not wrong. On the outside of the arena again. Piper continuing the onslaught. Into a cover. And that did it.
Here is your winner, and still the women's champion, Piper Niven.
Big win for Piper Niven here tonight. Her first successful title defense against a very strong challenger in Wendy Chu. Piper celebrating as she has all rights to do so. Very, very strong showing by both women. That should show Wendy keep the sleepy girl gimmick for the truly sleepy girls like T. And it's time to move right along. Next up, we have Shawn Michaels defending the RWF Pure Honor Championship against Doink the Clown. Coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pure Honor Championship.
Emoji by T. Are you saying this is the sleeper match? Oh, because sleepy girls. I get it. Me too, T. I just noticed we're in OKC. Yes, I set this arena to always be in OKC. Oh, lots of votes for the clown. Love it. OKC hype. Oh, I wonder if we are in the Thunder Arena. It could be. Don't miss what I said too. Yeah, thankfully my hashtag wonderful wife pointed out that I missed your comments, so that way I could reply to it. Okay, good. I try not to miss anything, but I am only human. I got you, T. That's my girl.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 245 pounds, Doink the Clown. And his opponent from San Antonio,
Hashtag girl power. Yes.
weighing in at 227 pounds,
What a great looking belt.
Pure Honor Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
This will, of course, be Shawn Michaels' first title defense since defeating Jerry the King Lawler to become the Pure Honor Champion. And the match starts, and Doink already starting with the first hit of the evening. Where the king failed, the clown will succeed. Oh, and the Doink still in control of this match. German suplex. Man, imagine heel Doink if he aligned himself with a friend, with the Fiend. That'd be fun, right? As these two fight on the outside, Doink needs to be careful here. As I mentioned earlier, the title cannot change via disqualification or countout. Michaels gets back into the ring. Oh, went for a diving nothing to the outside. And the candy cane has been found. Back and forth action by these guys. Ooh. Belly to belly suplex. A count of 5. No candy canes poking us in the middle of the night. Oh, now Doink taunting Michaels. Yay for the candy cane. He pays for it with a springboard dropkick. Michaels going for a cover. Only a 1 count. Close call, but only a 2. Love how it can be a J for Jesus. Fair. Sweet chin music by Shawn Michaels into the cover. And a kick out at 2. Doink in trouble now. No, just I was about to say that. The J for that's part of the point. The J for Jesus candy cane story is a really good one, right? It just makes candy canes that much better. Back to the outside. A count of 6. Michaels gets back into the ring. I mean, and at the last moment, Doink able to keep this match alive. Oh, he's got it by the nose. Oh, a little bit of slapstick comedy, old school. And oh no, he's doing it again. That's straight out of Three Stooges type of comedy right there. Going for a cover. Michaels kicks out at 2. Swinging neckbreaker by the Clown Prince of RWF. I loved the Three Stooges growing up. Three Stooges were great. Larry, Curly, and Moe. Michaels going up top. Could be looking for his patented elbow. No, a splash. He still hits it. Now Michaels going for a pile driver. Surprised to see with Doink struggling. Surprised that we have not seen the second Doink emerge. Didn't really care for Shimp. Yes, we don't talk about Shimp. Uh-oh. Doink. Oh, I think he was trying to go for the whoopee cushion, but Michaels refusing to stay down here. Doink to the top rope. And, oh, went for the whoopee cushion, but Michaels got out of the way. Powerbomb by Michaels of the setup variety into a cover. And a kick out at 1 somehow. Russian leg sweep. Y'all are going to have to remind me too. I want to hear the story of Candy Cane J for Jesus. Of course, after stream. But I do want to hear that story eventually. And now Doink with a pile driver of his own. Oh, and went for another version of the whoopee cushion, but Michaels at every turn. Springboard dropkick into a cover. And the Clown kicks out at 2. Flying forearm by Michaels. Uh-oh. Michaels tuning up the band. There's the sweet chin music into the cover. And he did it.
Here is your winner, and still pure Honor Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, Michaels has done it again. Boo. His first title defense ends as a successful title defense. The Clown is down. as the Heartbreak Kid celebrates his victory, and surprisingly, with no championships changing hands so far, we move on to our next title match as the current RWF United States Champion, Kurt Angle, defends his title against the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
A Macho Man sporting a new get-up here tonight. We'll see if this new get-up can get him the victory. Here he comes, the current champion. Already had one successful title defense. Looking to make it another. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. Looking snazzy, you funky monkey, you. I don't suck.
Introducing the challenger from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage. And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, the United States Champion, Kurt Angle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than this right here. Kurt Angle, a pure grappler, technician at its finest. Macho Man, one of the earliest guys to combine power and athleticism to his advantage. Duking it out for the RWF United States title. And, Kurt Angle trying to get an early lead, but Macho not letting him. Wow. Macho outsmarting the man of three eyes. Which one of those stands for? Well, I mean, never mind. They're just comparing dives now. See who can, each of these men trying to figure out what they need to do. Kurt Angle getting the advantage. Up and over. Oh, Macho Man laying in the fists now. Oh, no. Angle got out of the way. And there's the technical ability of Kurt Angle, RWF's Olympic gold medalist. Whenever the title's on the line, he seems to become a little bit more focused, a little bit more driven. He doesn't even come out to the ring with his signature gold medal. Of course, on the opposite end is the man who won an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to earn this opportunity. You know, he would love nothing more than to walk out tonight as United States champion. Oh, taunting by Kurt Angle. Macho trying to take advantage. And no, reversal by Kurt, who stays in control of this match. There's a reversal by the Macho Man. Each of these guys showing why they, at least in their minds, deserve to hold that title. Angle going for a sleeper hold. He's got it locked in. Will the Macho Man give up? No, Macho able to get out of it. Ooh, turns it into a pinfall. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Elbow drops by the Macho Man, trying to weaken Kurt Angle up. Oh, and Angle replies with a monkey flip. A monkey flip to the Funky Monkey himself. And this time Angle hits the dive to the outside. Scoop and a slam. as these two fight here on the outside of the ring. Oh, and pile driver by the Macho Man. Hashtag funky monkey flip. Whipped in to bury the barricade. Count of 7. Macho needs to be careful as he taunts. I wouldn't be taunting if I was the Macho Man. And yes, there it is. That is indeed a win. Well, my friends, that is indeed a win. But I've already said it a couple of times, unfortunately for him, the title does not change hands on a countout or disqualification. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see these guys go at it again. We'll have to wait for that call from Eric Bischoff, though. A win, but not the kind he wanted. Exactly. Well, we don't have to worry about countouts in our next match, because our next match is a tables match. It's time for Cody Rhodes versus Devon Dudley. Coming up next. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is going to be a legendary match that all RWF fans will remember. Hey, wait a moment. This is supposed to be Devon versus Cody. What's Bubba doing out here?
The following is a tables match. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bubba Ray Dudley, representing the Dudley Boys. From Dudleyville, weighing in at 269 pounds, Devon Dudley.
What is Butt Dudley doing out here? I don't know. This was supposed to be a one-on-one match. I guess we should expect no less from the man who claims that it was Cody who disrespected him, even though Cody did nothing wrong. Devon tried to interfere in their match, and he even used Dusty Rhodes' bionic elbow in an almost mocking fashion. Those dang Dudleys. Although even though the tables are stacked against him, Cody will not back down from this challenge.
And his opponent,
You can't even hear the music.
weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
For those of you who don't know, this all started last week. Bubba Ray said that he found somebody that he wanted to basically be a member of the Dudleys, someone who valued family. It turned out to be Cody Rhodes. They ended up facing off, and although Cody won, despite Devon trying to interfere, Cody at first said that he wouldn't mind teaming with Bubba, but he would never dishonor his family by getting rid of his last name. Bubba claims that Cody Rhodes dishonored him during that match and says that he's not good enough to be a Dudley. Cody, of course, replied with, talk about dishonor, you and your brother dishonored me when he tried to get involved in the match. That has led to Cody challenging Devon here tonight, and even going as far as giving Devon the advantage by making it a tables match, which of course is the Dudley Boys' specialty. Something, Cody Rhodes. There's a bionic elbow from somebody who should be doing it. And for anybody who may not know how a tables match works, there are no disqualifications, no ring countouts, no rope breaks, no pinfalls, no submissions, no knockouts. The only way to win is for you to forcibly throw your opponent through a table, to which makes the table break. These two battle on the outside of the ring. German suplex by the American Nightmare. Devon Dudley doing everything he can, I guess, to honor the Dudley name as he gets hit by that dive from Cody Rhodes. Back and forth between these two. I should also mention, for anybody wondering, it is the RWF president's call to not have the NWO logo anywhere on the actual arena here tonight. Claims that this pay-per-view, this PLE, this big event is neutral ground. DDT as Cody Rhodes begins to pick up momentum. Oh, a table shot to the head Kind of surprised to see Bubba just not interfering here. But you know, his presence has got to be on the mind of the American Nightmare. And there Bubba goes. Oh, massive clothesline as Devon Dudley takes it to Cody Rhodes. Oh, and there's the saving grace. In the words of Devon Dudley, my brother, testify. And Cody Rhodes whipped into that exposed turnbuckle that was, of course, exposed by Bubba Ray. A table has now been set up in the ring. Devon able to get out of Cody Rhodes' grasp. Goes for a power bomb, but Cody able to get out of it. And there it is, surprisingly. The dang Dudleys get the victory. Not a good night for the Cody Crybabies. But alas, we must move on. It is time for tag team action, as the women's championships are going to be on the line. Coming up next. Yowie wowie, those ding dang diddly dudleys. And here they come. And what a story these two have. Ooh, go Sharks. It all, of course, started way back in the very first beginning of RWF.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, their team had to be disbanded before they could win any gold due to an injury Tegan Knox suffered. But she would surprise the world after Asuka turned on Shotzi, they would reignite, win the opportunity to be a part of the Fatal 4-Way to crown new #1 contenders, would win that, and now here they are to try and claim the tag team titles. And their opponents are no slouches, being the first female team to defeat the Pretty Mean Sisters, looking at their first title defense here tonight. That's what it's all about.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall, and it is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Shotzi and Tegan Knox, and their opponents, the team of Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
Okay, cameraman. Interesting view decision there. But this match now gets underway, as our commentator can't seem to get his act together either. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. Early tag by the champions. Just for a moment, I want to go over the entire history of Shotzi and just what she's been through to get to this point. I know I briefly touched on it during their entrance, but you really need to, so much. Oh, interesting tag team move into an early pinfall attempt, but only a 1. So it all started with her and Tegan Knox forming the team known as Shocks. Oh yeah, Shotzi lore. They would team the form of Shocks. They would be quite successful. Unfortunately, before there became women's tag team champions, though, Tegan Knox would go out with an injury. And she would be out for a very, very long time. While Knox was recovering from that injury, Shotzi would go on to form a tag team with Asuka, calling themselves Shaska. They would go on to win the RWF Women's Tag Team Championships, being the first women's tag team to do so. After they lost the titles, they would have a bit of a so-so, about 50-50, where they would win and they would lose, but they never quite were able to get back to the level of success that they once had. After the doors were closed from RWF, and then the doors reopened, Shaska just didn't seem to be on the same page. losing every single match and even having issues where either woman wouldn't even come in to save the other one from a pinfall attempt. Eventually, the tensions would come to a head as Asuka would ask for a one-on-one match with Shotzi. And Asuka started showing a different side of herself. After that match, which Asuka won, Asuka would start claiming that their losses were because of Shotzi and start blaming everything on Shotzi, and would even challenge Shotzi to face somebody of Asuka's choosing, which turned out to be the debut of Kairi Sane, Asuka's former tag team partner that she tagged with in Japan, when they were known as the Kabuki Warriors. Shotzi would go on to win that match, but despite this, Asuka would still claim that Shotzi was the weak link and that Shotzi was not a good person, and would end up revealing that she was leaving Shotzi and would reform the Kabuki Warriors. Despite this reforming, Shotzi would get a count-out victory in a 2-on-1 handicap match against the Kabuki Warriors, and which would proceed. And then at our big event, she challenged the Kabuki Warriors to a tag team match, claiming that she had found a tag team partner. And to make it even bigger stakes, whichever team would win would automatically get put in to the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Tornado match that at the next RWF regular events to crown the number one contenders for the tag team titles. It was at that big event that Tegan Nox surprised us all by coming out with Shotzi and reforming their old tag team of Shocks. They would go on to then defeat the Kabuki Warriors. Then they would go on to win the number one contenderships. And that has led us here tonight, where they also are at a very impressive 6-0 in the War of Momentum. 6 points for Shocks, 0 for Katana Chance and Caden Carter. Shocksing. And this lure, you cannot take anything away from the current tag team champions, though. They themselves got into a fatal 4-way tag team match where they won the number one contenderships. They would go on to face the Pretty Mean Sisters, Tiffany Stratton and Carmella, who at the time were basically undefeated, only ever losing one tag team title match, which ended up getting them the titles back around their waist because of some other issues. Katana Chance and Kane Carter would go on to defeat them to become the tag team champions. So we know that they have it in them to win. Thus, this match here being, of course, of the biggest proportions with those titles on the line. And really, it's anybody's game. Tegan Nox now trying to make Kane Carter pay. There's a Hurricanrana. Both teams very impressive so far. These titles mean so much to both teams. And this, of course, would be the first title Tegan Knox has held. She did have a chance against, I believe it was the women's champion, China, but she unfortunately was not able to get the job done. Using those legs of hers now. Snap into a Slim Jim. Hashtag WAP. Hashtag WAP. Very hard fought battle so far by these two teams. Neither one trying to give an inch. And yes, RWF rules are in place. So these two can fight out here on the outside all they want until, of course, one of them becomes knocked out. And there it is.
Here are your winners, and still the Women's Tag Team Champions, the team of Katana Six and Kaden Carter.
I just realized I never did the betting for this match, and well, the story of Shocks unfortunately comes to an end here tonight in sad fashion, as once again we have no championship titles change hands. We'll see if that continues to be the case, because unfortunately we have to keep moving along. And next up, it's the Intercontinental title being put on the line.
Cause the $1 Million Man always gets his way. Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot. But I'm the $1 Million Man. And you will be bought. Everybody's got a price. Everybody.
And here we go.
The following champion versus champion contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the NWO Intercontinental Championship.
Champion versus champion match. Humberto's not a champion though. Here he comes, the man, again, very much like his previous very much like his previous things, he got kind of gypped out of his title. Did you hear that WWE is doing both a women's US and women's IC title? I personally love the idea and I'm really happy about it. The women's division really deserves more belts, time, respect, and attention. This gives it to them. I agree. Alright, my tablet's acting up again. The women's IC title is gorgeous. Yeah. Hello, new friend. Ah, dagnabbit.
Introducing the challenger from Monterrey, Mexico. Weighing
You're
in
not
at
wrong.
100
WWE has been doing well with belt designs.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds, the NWO Intercontinental Champion, Six.
It's not registering my votes now. Ah, well. I tried. You all see that I tried. There we go. Very much like with the Street Profits earlier, Humberto had just won the Intercontinental Championship when he was put into a title match against Six of Eric Bischoff's NWO. Now, he didn't lose the title, but he did He didn't lose the title, but he did lose the match via countouts. That led to a second match where Humberto won. It was a false count anywhere match, and Humberto won, but Eric Bischoff claims that he used an illegal move. So he ended up stripping Humberto of the Intercontinental title and awarding it to Six. Just a moment, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Just getting some things situated with Streamlabs. These two have, of course, been at each other's throats because of all of this over the Intercontinental title. Which, no worries, is everything good now? Yes, yes it is. And of course the Intercontinental title, another title that Eric Bischoff, who of course is in charge of RWF right now, renamed from the RWF Intercontinental title to the NWO Intercontinental title. X Factor by 6 into the cover, and Berto able to kick out at 2. Oh, wait a moment. Angel Garza, Humberto's tag team partner, taking a page out of NWO's book. And now Berto with the Rings of Saturn. He's made... No, he let him out of it. Berto's going to give you the Hurto. Thank you, by the way, baby. Let's go, Berto. There's a trash can. Oh, the crowd chanting for tables. We just had a tables match. Gotta love the physics of the trash can. Remember, this is a no-holds-barred match. Which basically means that these two could do whatever they want, but pinfall or submission has to happen in the ring. These two continue to fight here on the outside, each one not wanting to give an inch. There's another X Factor. And now 6 setting up perhaps for the buzzkill. No, Berto able to reverse. Gets 6 back into the ring. There's a chair. But 6 stops him from using it into a cover. And again, the NWO reigns supreme.
Here is your winner, and still NWO Intercontinental Champion,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not looking good for RWF. A very hard-fought victory, though, for 6. Unfortunately, we have no time to mourn the Intercontinental title that stays in NWO's grasp. Next up, Shayna Baszler defends her Women's European Championship against Stacy Keibler. Oh, dagnabbit. Well, hopefully Angel Garza will get a chance at revenge to avenge Berto. Maybe? And here she comes. She won an 8. She surprised everybody by winning an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to earn this opportunity. And I do mean surprised because a lot of people feel that she was put into that battle royal for just giggles. But I guess she and her long legs showed all of us. Now she looks to become the new champion. But she's got a tall task ahead of her. Just think about the fact that we have not had a single title change here tonight. That is unprecedented. Here comes Shayna Baszler. I believe this is her second title defense. The only member of the Hit Squad who has held singles gold. Of course, her and Ronda Rousey, former RWF Women's Tag Team Champions. You also got to wonder if the rest of the Hit Squad will show up here tonight to help Baszler win this title. Although I will admit, so far she's been doing it alone. That's what it's all about right there.
Introducing the challenger from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler. And her opponent from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Women's European Champion, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
This match about to get underway. What a shock would it be if Stacy Keibler was the first one to dethrone a champion here tonight. So far everybody has been looking down on Stacy, has been underestimating Stacy. We'll see what she can do as this match is now underway. Also, with it being 8:55, I do want to let people know that we still have 2 more matches. So if it becomes 9 o'clock, we are not stopping. We will only stop until every match has been done. Gotta say it again, love the setup and love and look of this POV. Thank you. Oh, spear by Shayna Baszler. Oh, and that's why she's part of the Hit Squad. Baszler, a former UFC fighter. And again, the only member of the Hit Squad so far to win singles gold here in the RWF. Of course, defending the RWF Women's European Championship, a title that isn't very old. Oh, Going for the Piper's Pit, but Keebler able to get out of it. Super kick by Keebler into a cover. And a kick out of 2. Women's European Championship. Oh, spinning heel kick. Into a cover. And another kick out at 2. Women's European Championship debuted just a little bit before we shut our doors, being won by Rhea Ripley, who lost it to Dewdrop. When we reopened our doors, we held a tournament to crown a new champion with Piper Niven, who used to call herself Dewdrop, being in that tournament. It would be re-won by Rhea Ripley, who would go on to lose it to I don't remember who she lost that to. Was she the one that lost it to Shayna? Hold on. I'm gonna do a look. No, she would she would go on to lose it to Trish Stratus, who would then go on to lose it to Shayna Baszler. I need to learn the name of this submission hold. And there's the tap out. Another successful title defense here tonight.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's European Champion, the Queen of Spades, Shayna
Baszler getting a big victory here tonight. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we only have one title match. We have never had a PLE, a pay-per-view, a big event where no title has ever changed. We'll see if that stays true, because next up is our semi-main event of the evening. And it's for the NWO Heavyweight title. And if Hogan loses, the RWF title comes back to us here at RWF. It becomes the RWF Heavyweight title again. But if he wins, it stays the NWO Heavyweight title. We'll see if Hogan can do it. Coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NWO Heavyweight Championship.
And here he comes. The man who is basically screwed over when Eric Bischoff made him defend his title not once, twice, with the second time Bischoff being the special guest referee. Also, it should be noted that if he does win, that will make him a 3-time RWF Heavyweight Champion. See that Austin definitely not playing around here tonight. Got that foul mood going. Oh, this is our first chance to see the front of this new NWO heavyweight title. Somehow should not surprise me that it just has a giant NWO over it. Now this is the kind of match that'll get any fan's heart pumping. RWF is always on top. Hollywood Hogan changing from the red and yellow to the black and white, trotting around the ring like he's I just can't believe it. Crowd firmly behind Austin.
Introducing the challenger from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, the NWO Heavyweight Champion, Hollywood Hogan.
And this match about to get underway. Hogan hands off the belt to our referee. And Austin showing no sign of starting this match full throttle. If Hogan thought he was going to have an easy night, he is more of a fool than I ever thought he was. Because Austin is not here to play. He is here to whoop butt. Stomp a mud hole, open up a can, and all that other good stuff. And Hogan finally in control. There's the dastardly He's dastardly version of Hulk Hogan. Oh, Cobra Clutch by Austin. Austin pulling out all the stops, digging into his submission arsenal there. There's a Thez press, followed by the round of punches. Into a cover. And Hogan kicks out. And Austin setting him up. Oh, he went for a stunner, but Hogan got the better of it and got the big boot. And now Hogan goes after the turnbuckle. Big elbow by Hogan. Knee to the face. Hogan in firm control for the time being. Just stomping on the back, and now Hogan going for the big leg drop. He hits it. Is this the end for the Rattlesnake? No. 2.99999. These two fighting on the outside. Hogan unfortunately does have the champion's advantage here. Austin finally able to reverse. Atomic drop as Austin gets back into this match. Only momentarily though. Hogan, I think he was going for something big there, but Austin didn't let him get it. Hogan going for a suplex. Austin reverses and gets him into another Cobra Clutch. Oh no, Cobra Clutch leg sweep. Austin going to town on Hogan. Uh-oh. He might be looking for it. Stunner! Into a cover. Title on the line. Come on, Rattlesnake. Bring it home. No, kick out at 2. He has a victory over Hogan. Oh no, Hogan setting up for something big. Scoop and a slam. Followed by the big leg, but Austin got out of the way. Thez press. Could we be looking at a new champion? Cover. He did it!
Here is your winner, and new NWO Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Give me a heck yes. And Stone Cold did it. Stone Cold brings at least the heavyweight title back to RWF, and we have our first and only title change of the night. And if the news couldn't get any bigger, I also have received the information I am so excited for. Y'all, it's our main event time. And I know a lot of you have probably been asking, who's going to be facing off? Who's going to be facing off? Well, you know what? I love to tell you, it will be the Game, Triple H. And per order of the RWF presidents, representing the NWO will be their leader, Eric Bischoff, coming up next. And I've been talking this whole time with my mic muted.
And his opponent, representing the NWO from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 195 pounds, Eric Bischoff.
So, this match is a steel cage match for 2 reasons. And it is per the RWF president that it is a steel cage match. The first reason is to keep both the NWO and the Authority, the members of the NWO and the members of the Authority, out of this match. No interference. The second is there is no escaping the cage. Escaping the cage, just like next month, will end in forfeits. So only pinfall or submission. This is also a good way, a good teaser for the fact that next month we will have that double ring, double cage War Games match. Also, a reminder that these two will head up. They will each pick a team to fight for them in that War Games match next month. It'll be a 4-on-4 War Games match because they can't let me do 5-on-5 for some reason. I can only do 4-on-4. And remember, whoever wins this match here tonight, their team will gain the advantage in that War Games match next month. And because this match must have a winner, that is another reason the cage has been put into place. The match has to be won by pinfall or submission. If you escape the cage, that is considered a forfeiting, just like in the War Games. It will also serve to keep the other members of the Authority and the NWO from interfering in this match. You know, I was going to say that the advantage in this match has to go to Triple H, but Eric Bischoff is actually holding his own here. Just as I say that, Triple H takes over. Triple H says he knows what's best for business, and the NWO is not it. Meanwhile, Bischoff, he just says, you know, I am what's best for business. Oh, straight into the cage. Of course, the cage can be used as a weapon. Oh, rake in the eyes. Bischoff tried to go for a fancy move, but Triple H caught him off guard there. Eric Bischoff surprisingly in control here. But just like that, Triple H able to get back in control. Oh, draped over the turnbuckle. Triple H taking all his frustrations out here on the leader of the NWO. A reversal by Bischoff. Again, using the cage as a weapon. I know. Eric setting up for something big. Oh, massive kick. Into the cover. Triple H kicks out at 2. Reversal by Triple H. Uh-oh. Triple H looking for the pedigree. He hits it. Into the cover. And the advantage goes to Team Authority.
Here is your winner, the
Oh, nobody can say they didn't expect this. So, I'm going to be fully honest with you guys. When I first came up with the idea to put these two against each other, I did a computer versus computer match like I often do, and Bischoff won that match. So, but yeah, no, Triple H getting a definite dominant win over Eric Bischoff, securing the advantage for whichever team of 4 people he decides to pick out for his team, for Team Authority. We will have to see who he picks as time goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show for the evening. In case you've missed it, the Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the New World Order, successfully defended the NWO Men's Tag Team titles against the Street Profits. Piper Niven successfully defended the Women's Championship against Wendy Chu. Shawn Michaels, 100 out of 5 show. Shawn Michaels successfully defended the Pure Honor Championship against Doink the Clown. Kurt Angle successfully defended the United States Championship against the Macho Man Randy Savage, although Randy did win that match by countout. So Randy did win the match, but unfortunately Kurt Angle is still the champion. After that, we saw Devon Dudley defeat Cody Rhodes in a tables match. Then Katana Chance and Kaden Carter brought the storybook ending of Shocks to an end as they successfully defended their tag team titles. After that, Six successfully defended the NWO Intercontinental Championship against Humberto Carrillo. And then Shayna Baszler successfully defended the RWF Women's European Championship against Stacy Keibler. In our semi-main event, Stone Cold Steve Austin was able to successfully beat Hollywood Hogan and become a 3-time RWF Heavyweight Champion. Also, he brings the RWF Championship back to RWF, so it is no longer the NWO Heavyweight Championship. And then in our main event, Triple H defeated Eric Bischoff in a steel cage match to gain the advantage for his team next month at War Games. With that, a reminder that I will not be live for the next 2 days, which means that I will not be live again until Friday the 29th. Huh? Woo, Steve Austin hype, heart broken over, Shotzi losing though. Fair. I will not be live again until Friday the 29th, did I say? Yeah, Friday the 29th. When we will be... Wait, what are Fridays? When me and my hashtag wonderful wife will be picking up our playthrough of Minecraft. And we'll probably be just... I don't even know what we're going to be doing. Y'all be thinking of something you'd like us to do. Maybe we can... Well, no, because I can't do that. Maybe. Maybe I see if I can't get on the computer and play. Maybe I see if we can't do a mod pack ourselves. I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk with my hashtag wonderful wife about it, see what options we have, and try to present them in the Discord. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into our commands, and then I will let you guys out. I'm not going to do a raid tonight, so no raid. Yeah, so commands. Commanding mans. As always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly. We want to make sure that we return his blessings by giving him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that he rightfully deserves. We also want to say that if you need something very special for someone very special, whether that be yourself or somebody else, the perfect gift just might be some skincare. And you can get your skincare by my hashtag wonderful wife, who is a Mary Kay consultant. Feel free to grab that link that I posted in in the chat and contact her about getting you some Mary Kay products soon. Y'all, we also want to just say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that has joined us today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. And of course, a huge thank you does go to our supporters, starting with my hashtag wonderful wife, Firebird10, our amazing friends Nick and T, our subscriber Dylan Taylor 4, the two guys who've helped in other ways, Sean and Steve, and of course, the amazing digital artists responsible for our logo, Z-Fire Incorporated. Y'all, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Discord. We have one of those. If you have not joined our Discord, feel free to grab that link that's been posted by my hashtag wonderful wife. We have tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are made, important decisions are done, wrestling results are posted, and we just love to see you there. Another place that we would love to see you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to see some of our past live streams or even rewatch this one, feel free to grab that link and join us over on YouTube. I do ask a very small favor, if you don't mind. Give the channel a subscribe, give the videos a like, give them a comment. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. They let me know you're coming from Twitch, and it's all stuff you can do for free that helps support the channel. Y'all, if that ain't quite your speed and you prefer highlight videos, then grab that video and join us over on TikTok. I uploaded 4 new highlight videos today, so feel free to grab that link, join us over there, and again, if you don't mind, follow the account, like the videos, and comment. Last but not least are ways that you can help support the stream if you would like to do so. If there is a special game that you would like me to play, I don't have the money to get games right now, so if you don't mind helping out by giving me the money, I will make sure to play that game for you, or at least give it a try. But with that said, I still want to iterate that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. Y'all, I am JRabbit87. If you celebrate American Thanksgiving, I hope you have a very wonderful Thanksgiving on Thursday. But for tonight, I hope you all have a very good